Hello, my name is Davison, and I'm going to give you a quick primer on how to use Reddit for novices. So if you are a seasoned Redditor, you don't have to watch this. You already know how to use the Reddit. And if you're a journalist, chances are you already use Reddit to write all those stories that people share on Facebook. Because honestly, for those of you who are new, not for the journalists, Facebook and all those sites like Upworthy and Mashable and petflow.com that you see being shared, they're basically sourcing their media, the journalists are sourcing their media from Reddit. So Facebook and its sharing community has become a Redditocracy, probably without you realizing it if you're new to Reddit. So what I'm trying to explain to you all is how to first open an account, and then to explain what's on Reddit and what you use Reddit for, as well as a video creator, how you can use it to your advantage to submit your links to the right subreddit, hoping that it gets massively upvoted or liked, so then those journalists I just talk about see it, and then your video gets shared on Facebook and you get millions and millions of views and you're a happy, happy camper. So I'm going to switch to screen share, and you are going to see me go through all the steps in order to make your very own Reddit account. So this, I hope you can see this, is reddit.com, and actually right now I am in the videos subreddit, but we're going to switch to logging in. So we're going to register, so you register in the upper right hand corner, and you need to create a username. I totally recommend you do this because everyone forgets their password. Add an email account right here, password, verify password, and then of course the really annoying CAPTCHA. Now one thing you should know is that when you first open a Reddit account, you will be limited as to what you can do. This is on behalf of Reddit's very paranoid anti-spam measures, and you're not trusted immediately on Reddit because a lot of creators such as myself use it to try to really aggressively push their content, and they don't always like that, which is kind of silly that they're a link sharing and a link curation site, but they don't want creators submitting their links, but they see it as spam because that then floods their system, and instead of it just being quality submissions, it's selfish submissions. I disagree with that, but whatever, that's how Reddit sees it. So they limit your account to you can only post a certain number of times per hour. Some subreddits you won't even be able to post to at all until you have a posting history. So you have to actually be active on Reddit if you really want to reap the benefits as a creator. That means that you have to comment on things in different subreddits, and you also have to watch them, the links that you're seeing in the subreddits, and you have to upvote them. You have to interact before you can then submit your own content and expect to get any rewards and or receive the full functionality of the site. You can't just log in and dump your links. It won't work. And actually your account can get something, it can be shadow banned. It's no, which basically shadow banning is when you think that you're logging in and that you're active on Reddit and everything is hunky-dory, but really you've actually been blocked from Reddit, and Reddit is sneaky and doesn't let you know that your account is limited. You just stop getting upvotes on either your comments or your link submissions, and that's usually how you notice. But there's another trick as well to figure out whether or not you've been shadow banned, but that's for later. So right now we're opening an account. So I don't know, what are we going to give? Oh, don't want to show you some of my old usernames. Actually, those accounts have been banned. I've been banned a lot on Reddit. If you are a creator, expect to be banned at least once. So maybe don't use your favorite username at first. You should probably just use something that's a little bit more of a throwaway name, so that if you do screw up, you can just start over again. So I don't know what we're calling. We'll call ourselves Fusion YouTube. Oop. Oh, YouTube, gotta spell that right. And I am not going to do the recovery email because I have already associated the majority of my emails with Reddit accounts. So we're just going to use a password that I will remember and fill this annoying thing in, ENRVNP. I'm not going to get remembered, and create the account. Okay, So now, as you can see, my account has been created, and this is my account name right up here. So I'm Fusion YouTube. I have one link karma. Now, what link karma is, when you submit links into subreddits, and right now we are in the videos subreddit. If you submit something, and I'm going to take you through that process, I'll submit a video. If people like what you have submitted, you'll get what is known as karma. And karma is upvotes. See this little arrow right here? Upvotes or downvotes. Your karma can actually sink below 1. You can get into negative karma. Karma really at the end of the day is just the way that a lot of users on Reddit determine what kind of user you are. Reddit users are notoriously very judgmental, but it doesn't get you anything. You don't win anything by having a lot of karma. You don't gain influence other than, like I said before, Redditors seeing you as being someone who has more of a worthy opinion if you have a higher karma on your account. But honestly, don't really worry about it unless it's negative karma and your account gets banned. So, okay, so we'll go into the subreddit, and we'll go into the video subreddit, and we will, I guess what we're going to do first, I guess we'll submit a link. So we are in our videos, and we're going to submit a link to what? Whose video? Okay, we want to pick something that Reddit's not going to hate, and Reddit skews really male, and probably under the age of, I'd say, 35. So if you have video links that appeal to that demographic, then you're more likely to get upvoted than if, say, you're submitting content that's, I don't know, for older women in their 50s. And know that even if your own links get downvoted, sometimes it has to do with your title. It doesn't necessarily have to do with the quality of the link you're submitting. Oftentimes it's because you didn't word the title of your submission in a way that people find compelling. Like, think of, you don't want to sound like an Upworthy title, but think of why Upworthy has done so well on Facebook. It's because they have these curious headlines that make people want to click. Well, if you're creating a headline for your link submission on Reddit, you want to really inspire people and get them intrigued and wanting to look at your link and then subsequently upvote it. So, God, I don't even know what I want to submit. Ray William Johnson's going to do poorly. Damn it, I need an example. Actually, here, we'll just look up a cat video. How about a cat video? Cats do well on Reddit, right? So, cat video. I can't believe I'm looking up cat video right now. So, epic funny cats, 20 minutes. Sure, so we're going to copy this link. And so now we are back to, and I know this is taking a very long time, reddit.com/r/videos submit, because we clicked over here to submit a link originally, but it brought us to this page. And so you have to fill in a title before you, here, we'll drop the little link to the YouTube video. So we're going to call it, the title here was Epic Funny Cats 20 Minutes. Well, we don't want to give it the same title, so it'll be like, I have never laughed so hard at kitties in my life. Okay? And because we're new, unfortunately, we have to fill out the CAPTCHA. So VAVYVH. When your account is more established and you have a certain amount of time that has passed since you opened the account and a certain amount of account activity, it won't show you this anymore. And also verifying your account makes this disappear faster with an email address. There we go. Now, when you submit a link to our videos, which is one of the main subreddits, if you don't see your thumbnail pop up, that means they haven't approved the link. And it would appear that, oh, this link has already been submitted. Oh dear, so we can't submit that. That sucks. That sucks. That'll happen sometimes. Links can generally only be submitted once to subreddits unless a certain amount of time has passed or a moderator removes the link from that subreddit. So if ever you submit your own video and it doesn't do well after a couple of days, delete it, and then later on, not immediately, because if you do it immediately, it will be sent to spam in the moderator's inbox and it won't be seen. A lot of things set off the spam filter on Reddit because, as I said at the beginning of this video, Reddit's very paranoid when it comes to spam. wait a good amount of time and try again. And don't delete the same submission and resubmit it more than twice. If you have to submit it again, you could delete it from your account, open a new account from another IP address, and then resubmit it, several weeks later. So it's very touchy on Reddit. You can't just submit links directly. You have to be kind of sneaky. You have to build your account. You also can't delete things, and everything you do is scrutinized by the angry Reddit community. And I wish it wasn't. I wish it was just like submit it, people vote on it, but it's not like that. So what are we going to submit? Because we can't submit this. So we'll go back to our videos and do that again. This will teach you guys how to do it. So submit a new link. And I'll find something. Okay, I guess we'll just do cat video that's been uploaded today. So that's less likely to have been featured. So music for cats. Sure, whatever. Okay, copy link. And we go. This cat video is hilarious and cute and Normally that would not get upvotes, so I'll be very surprised if it does get upvotes. Back to the CAPTCHA, HQETJS, and submit. Don't see our thumbnail, refresh the page. I do, and now, okay, so it shows that my post has been submitted, and now to find it in the video subreddit, click here to go back to the main page of the subreddit, and you click on new, and look, that shows that I'm showing up as the most recent submission. You should refresh this page in like 5-10 minutes to see if you still show up. If you don't, that means that you've been caught by the spam filter, and you either contact the moderators, but if it's your own link, don't, because the moderators will actually ban you from the subreddit, and now they've done something new wherein your entire YouTube video or YouTube channel and all of its videos can be banned permanently from the videos subreddit. But if you're sneaky and you've had an active account and you haven't submitted your own links that often, you could just message the moderators and go, hey, I submitted something in, I think your spam filter accidentally caught it. But I don't recommend doing that often or at all if you can get away with it. So we'll refresh the page again, see if we're still there. Oh, we're not. Look. That means that the spam filter caught our submission. So that sucks. We're already gone. And it might be because my IP has opened up several Reddit accounts. It also might be because I'm new. And there's sometimes in subreddits, like if your account doesn't have a certain level of karma or it hasn't been around for long enough, automatically the spam filter catches it. So it looks like that just happened with this. So, okay, so moving on. So basically anything that you can think of as an interest will exist on Reddit in the form of a subreddit. So what a subreddit is reddit.com/r/whatever word you can think of. So the main videos page is of course videos, but there's also something called r/YouTube. And you can see how many community members that follow the subreddit via this sidebar on the right, and the sidebar is always in all of these subreddits that gives you the information about the subreddit, like the rules and who their friends are and what they recommend. They have wikis sometimes, who the moderators are. It's all on this right-hand side. And the greater the number of people who are subscribed to the subreddit, the more powerful it is if you get upvoted. So videos, if we go back to our videos, you will clearly see that there's like millions of people following this subreddit. It's actually known as a default subreddit. So right now, live, there's over 8,000 people who are surfing the links in here, and it's got 5.3 million subscribers. So say when you have a video, you don't have to, you shouldn't just submit it to the main videos subreddit. You should try to find, like, okay, say it is about cats, so maybe we should go to our cats and submit our cat video, right? And as long as it's within the rules of the subreddit, then you should be fine. If you have a video about, I don't know, old cars, I don't know if that exists. No, it doesn't exist. So r/vintage cars, vintage cars. Go to that. See, there you go. There's only 127 readers, and there's only 6 people there now. But hey, submit your vintage car video to this subreddit. So don't just be hyper focused on the main ones, though you will get most of, the biggest bang for your buck out of the main subreddits. Try the little ones and try to befriend people there and try to be active there, because once you're active there, then people are more likely to respond well to you when you submit stuff. So to comment on Reddit, here, while we comment on something. Okay, so firstly, because I didn't explain this, when you click on the blue link, it takes you to whatever the submission was. So if it would have been the YouTube video, we would have gone to the YouTube video. However, if you want to comment on Reddit about it, you actually have to hit comment. You don't hit the blue part. So here you go. You go to comment and say, be like, this is Zelda. Oh, you just put Zelda. This is beautiful. And now there you go. And say you want to interact with other people's posts, see, because not only do links have karma upvotes and downvotes, also comments have karma upvotes and downvotes. So you could go, oh yeah, man, nice, love the small center wire, so we're going to agree with this person. We just gave them some karma, so now they have 2 points on that comment. And then you can, of course, sort the comments dependent on their individual karma. So you top. Of course, now he's the top because I just upvoted him. You can go by new, hot, controversial, or old. And I actually tend to have a tendency to, whenever I'm looking at the comments on something, to go to new, because I hate things being filtered, because then I find sometimes like some of the more interesting reactions get filtered out, right? And on Reddit, people have a tendency to all agree with one another. It's known as circle jerking. So you'll always get certain types of attitudes that do well, or if they're one of the first people to submit a witty comment, it's more likely to rise, and then people just reinforce it, as opposed to it being something novel. Then the newer stuff gets disregarded. So that's why I always set it to new. So now we've gone through basically how to open an account, how to submit a link, what a subreddit is, how you can look for alternative subreddits that might benefit your content, how you have to make sure that you don't just submit links, that you have to be active, otherwise your account could get shadow banned, and that if your link doesn't do well the first time in a subreddit, you can delete it and then resubmit it later, but don't do that too many times because you could get shadow banned. And don't submit too many of your own links because your whole YouTube channel could be banned permanently. And I have a new subreddit called Videos XX because there aren't as many female video creators as male video creators on Reddit. So I launched my own subreddit. Anybody can do that as well. It's another thing you can do with your account, but you have to build it, and that's not easy. That meaning you have to submit your own links to your subreddit and then get other people to, join you as a moderator, and other people to start interacting, as in liking and disliking or upvoting and downvoting content in order for it to grow. And it's not easy, but I'm doing it out of a labor of love for other female video creators. And also because I noticed that our videos, the video subreddit on Reddit, is very male-dominated. Like if you go through the content, I guarantee you 90% of it is content that's created by men or features men. I can even prove that to you right now. So I hope I helped you learn the basics of Reddit. You'll really get into it as you use it. And like I said, don't start with an account that has a name associated to you right away if because you want to give yourself the freedom to screw up. And yeah, here you go. So back to what I was going to show you. Wait, really fast. So here, guy from high school. Irish don't give a fuck. That's male. Superior realism. That's neutral. Guy. It's no girl stuff. Very interesting. And that's what sort of makes it scary, that now journalists just source all their stuff from Reddit because it's skewed very male. So what happens to the female voices, which is why I created Videos XX. So if you have any questions, just ask me in the comment section. We're going to go back to me. I hope I helped you out, my friends. And yeah, good luck. Good luck on Reddit. I wish you well. And my name is Davis, and I make cool things. I talk about cool things. Remember to subscribe to me and like me, and don't hate on myself on Reddit, or I'll come and downvote your first post. Bye, guys.